I thought it would be a good idea for the athletes in particular who are gone for a lot of the lesson today to see how we do polynomial long division. So I'm just going to do a couple of examples and see if I can throw a little bit of explanation in while I do it. So I'm going to start with one that's relatively simple. This is actually practice B, number 3. I'm going to do x cubed plus x plus 30 divided by x plus 3. Now I'm going to set it up kind of like a regular division problem, except one thing you need to do before you start attempting to do polynomial long division is you have to make sure that you put in placeholders for every power of x where there is not a power. So this polynomial is really x cubed plus 0x squared plus x plus 30. You need to have that extra placeholder in there, otherwise it's going to totally mess you up. So let's set it up here. I'm going to divide x plus 3 into x cubed plus 0x squared plus x plus 30. So I set it up just like I would set up any other division problem. If I was going 76 divided by 4, I would go 4 into 76. No real difference in the way that I'm kind of formatting this. So the kind of the trick here to polynomial long division is to figure out what number in my quotient, this part here, my answer, so to speak, what number in my quotient, Q-U-O-T-I-E-N-T, or what term times the first term of my divisor is going to give me a number exactly equal to the first number in my dividend. Well, I can see that I need to multiply x by x squared to get x cubed. So I'm going to put x squared right here, and I'm going to keep it in the same column as x squared in my dividend. So I multiply it by x squared, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go now x squared times x is x cubed, and then x squared times 3 is plus 3x squared. I draw a line, and I'm going to now subtract, just like if I was doing, well, what did I have over here before? I had 76 divided by 4. I would go, well, that goes one time. 1 times 4 is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. That gives me 36, and that will give me 19. Bad number, bad choice because it doesn't have a fraction, but we'll come back to that later. So I'm going to subtract this polynomial that I just came up with from the terms directly above it. Well, x cubed minus x cubed is 0, so I don't need to put anything there. And 0 minus 3x squared is minus 3x squared. I'm going to go over to my next power. I'm going to bring down my x plus x. And now I need to know what number times x, the first term of my divisor, is going to give me negative 3x squared. Well, I would say that would be negative 3x. Negative 3x times x is negative 3x squared. Negative 3x times 3 is, what is that? Negative 9x. I draw a line. My negative 3x squared minus 3x squared is 0, so that goes away. And my x minus negative 9x is positive 10x. And I bring down my 30. Now I have one more term here that I need to work on. So I have What number times x is going to give me 10x? Well, positive 10 plus 10. So 10 times x gives me 10x. 10 times positive 3 gives me positive 30. And what do you know? I have a remainder here of 0. I don't even have a remainder. So the answer to this problem, the quotient, is right here. X squared minus 3x plus 10.